Your skin changes when your hormones change. It changes when your gut is off. It changes when you are low on iron. Most people spend years trying to fix it from the outside. Creams, routines, products. But the signal is coming from somewhere else entirely. Your skin is the largest organ in your body, connected to almost every system inside. Most people just never learn to read it. Let's decode it. Signal 1. Where your acne appears. Most people blame dirty skin or bad food. But here's the part that changes everything. Where a breakout appears on your face is not random. Your face is essentially a map, and different zones connect to different internal systems. Breakouts along the jaw and chin are consistently linked to androgens, the hormones that control oil production. Studies have found that women who break out specifically in the lower face before their period have measurably higher androgen activity during that phase. The hormones spike, the oil glands respond, and the breakout appears exactly where those glands are most concentrated. Think of it like a pressure gauge. The reading shows up on the outside, but the pressure is building somewhere else entirely. Forehead breakouts tell a different story, driven more by cortisol from stress and poor sleep, which triggers oil production through a completely separate pathway. Same face, different systems, different locations. Signal 2, dry or flaky skin. Here is something most people do not realize. Your skin makes its own moisturizer. It produces natural oils constantly, a process that depends entirely on what you are feeding it from the inside. Research has consistently linked low omega-3 intake to dry, flaky skin that does not respond well to anything you apply on top. Think of your skin like a brick wall. The bricks are your skin cells. The mortar holding them together is made of fats. When those fats run low, the wall starts to crack. Moisture escapes, the surface dries out. No amount of cream fixes a crumbling wall from the outside. And here's the twist most people miss. An underactive thyroid slows down almost every metabolic process in the body, including that oil production. Dry, rough skin is often one of the earliest signs, appearing long before any other symptom shows up. So if your moisturizer stops working after an hour, your skin is not being difficult. It is asking for something different. Signal 3, itchy skin without a rash. Skin that itches persistently, with nothing visible to explain it, is often not a skin problem at all. Research has found links between chronic itching and histamine intolerance, which happens when the gut cannot break down histamine fast enough. When it builds up, it can show up directly on the skin as itching, tingling, or flushing, with no visible rash whatsoever. Think of histamine like pressure building in a pipe. When the release valve works, nothing escapes. When it is blocked, the pressure finds another way out. And for many people, that way out is the skin. Most people spend months trying different creams, never realizing the source is in the gut, not on the surface. Signal 4, pale or dull skin. Skin that looks washed out or gray, especially if that is new, is often the most overlooked signal on this list. Your skin gets its color from two things, pigment and circulation. When circulation drops, that warm undertone fades. And the most common reason circulation drops is iron deficiency. Without enough iron, the body cannot produce enough red blood cells. Without red blood cells, less oxygen reaches the skin. Research consistently shows that correcting iron levels improves skin color noticeably within weeks. No skincare routine required. Think of your circulation like a central heating system. When it runs well, every room gets warmth. When the fuel runs low, the furthest rooms go cold first, and your skin is one of them. Signal 5, pigment spots. Most people blame the sun, and sun exposure is a real trigger. But here is what the research actually shows. UV light alone does not explain the full pattern. Hormones are a major driver. Melasma, dark patches on the face, is directly linked to estrogen and progesterone. It is why it appears during pregnancy and why it often disappears afterward. The sun does not cause it, it activates it. Vitamin B12 deficiency is another overlooked cause. Low B12 can trigger increased melanin production in sun-exposed areas, creating spots that look like sun damage but are actually a nutritional signal. Think of pigment spots like timestamps. Each one marks a moment when something shifted, hormonally, nutritionally, or environmentally. The spot is not the problem. It is the record. Your skin is the only organ you can see from the outside. Every spot, every dry patch, every unexplained itch is your body writing a message on the most visible surface it has. The question is not what is wrong with your skin. The question is what your skin is trying to show you. If you found this interesting, check out the other videos on this channel. We have already decoded your belly shape, your face, your hands, your eyes, and your hair. Each one tells a different part of the same story. Comment below, which skin signal do you recognize most? Breakouts, dry skin, itching, pale skin, or pigment spots?